Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? We're shiny hunting, yay. We're big chillin' today. Let's see, I gotta remember what my hotkeys were. Was it fly? Yeah, fly's that. Gotcha. I'm using the controller right now, because screw you. We're shiny hunting dinos. Isn't that cool? There's some right there. Just not shiny. Oh, man. So how's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Yo, we live. We're here. We're so here. We're so back. More dinos. Look at them. They're so gorgeous. Just gonna put this over here so it's not on screen. Imagine the first one was shiny. It would just leave. I would be like, good, we're done. If it happens this stream, I'm gonna have to like pause everything and throw cam on real quick. I'm also gonna kill the Durants just because I'm trying to still level up my Mons. So it is gonna go a little bit slower, but not by much. I can one-shot the whole group, so. Teddiursa. That Teddiursa I got still coming in clutch. It's the sweet scent Pokemon that I'm using right now, so it's awesome. Pokemoney. Let's go. So the the sweet scent uses 5 of the PP every time you use it because you're summoning 5 Pokemon, I guess. And so that number up there on the hot bar, once that gets down to 2, I have to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal in order to keep sweet scenting. So this is going to be the last encounter right here. And then while I'm killing it, I guess, I'm going to change the encounter because that's all I can figure out as of right now what to do. So there's 30 now. And then you leave. You hit L1 to teleport. This is my hotkeys anyway. Shiny Durant looks exactly the same, but it has blue eyes. So it's going to be, I'm going to call, if I get one, I'm either going to call it Blue Eyes Silver Ant or Kevin, like the basketball star. I would love to rest my Pokemon. Thank you so much. And then you heal, you walk out, you hit R2 to fly, you go to Victory Road, you run up, and then you start hitting L2 again to Secret Scent, or Sweet Scent. I love that, yeah. Every time that I see Durant, I'm like, man, I bet you they're like mad good at basketball. God, this game gives me PTSD. Yeah, being in Victory Road is very... I don't like it. That and the dragon statue gym. Whenever I first stepped foot in there, I was like, oh no, I don't want anything to do with this place. And do you remember the dump site where you had to go like in and out of caves and stuff over and over and over again? It was awful, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah. I hated that place. I got to there, and it's like bam, 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 back, back, back. Like, you go to there, and then right after that, you have, like, a gym battle, which is, like, relatively easy. And then you go straight to, like, Victory Road and all that. The last, like, the last 2 badges and the Elite Four is just, like, ugh. The first half's not too bad. Classic meme. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Really like this game until I get to like done with Gym 6, and then I'm like, ugh. Although, actually, no, Gym 5, because Gym 6 was the charged stone cave with all the blue rocks that you had to like move around and stuff. I hated that area too. Look at all these cool fits that these people have, and I'm just like a little fisherman guy. So sad. So does each of these only count as a 1 encounter or 5 encounters? I mean, considering that the encounter says 30 right now, I feel like you could probably figure that out. But it does count as 5 encounters, yeah. Please God, the encounters thing is on there. Is it easy to find the shinies this way? It's not I guess it less time because you're like increasing your odds by 5 or like 5 times the amount. Oh yeah, speaking of, I gotta do that every single time because oh dude, that person has a shiny Altaria. Look how cute. Oh, the golden bird. I'd call that golden chick for sure. Their chicken's bad, but their name's great. It's gonna take me a second to get like used to the hotkeys again, because since I'm using controller. I need to go over like my setup and everything. Like, all my hotkeys are set up to controller buttons. So like hotkey 1 is my bike, so that's L3. I do that, but does the game count as 5? The game doesn't count encounters at all. So like there's no pity system whatsoever. Every single encounter is always going to be like 1 in 30. The game does consider each one of these dinos a specific encounter though. So like they're all going to have different IVs. They all have a different shiny chance. You could actually get 2 shinies right here if you really wanted to. So yeah, I guess it does count it as 5. Technically. I didn't even think about, yeah. I understand what you're asking now. Yeah. My bad. I was just like, you think I got 30 encounters that fast already? What are you? What are you, psychic? No. Sorry, Kevin. Take that, Kevin Durant. No, it's a confusing yeah, no, it's all over the place. Shiny hunting's always like the worst thing ever. But it's fun because it's like, ooh, every encounter's scratching a lotto ticket. So I'm also running from the dinos because they only give like 1,000 experience for whatever reason, because they're technically like our first stage evolution. They don't give shit for XP, but the Durants are a 1 stage like Pokemon, so they give way better. So I'm just gonna run from the dinos, unless they're of course a shiny one. Little evil Kermit. I had to throw him on there somewhere. I guess I should probably start reading like the 2-sentence horror story stuff. I got it all set up and everything. Does the stream look okay, by the way? Sound good and all that before I get started? Because I have a kind of weird setup right now where my right screen is like half OBS, half like Chrome, so I can read the 2-sentence horror story. But I have to like constantly change my encounter, so I have to have OBS up still. Alright, so we'll step out and we'll teleport, and then while we're teleporting, we'll change the encounter. And then we'll just button mash here. This would probably be easier, honestly, if I just didn't use controller, so let me turn that off. 1 sec. Yeah, it's fine? Oh, perfect. We're turning off the controller, boys. We're going straight keyboard and mouse. My movement's probably going to be awful, but you know what? I'm only going up and down, so that's what she said. Pause. So, I have Reddit open. The 2-sentence stories are sitting here. I have them sorted by top and all time. So we're going to go down the list from the beginning to the end. On keyboard, I do have that hotkey set up to E, and my mash button to get through text is F, so I just like switch my fingers back and forth on that. So it's pretty easy to just not even worry about looking at the screen using keyboard. Knife guy? Knife guy? He's a knife guy. So the very first story on 2-sentence horror stories is Let's see, 6 years old. All my life, my parents have told me not to open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed them. What is that glowing ball in the sky, and why does it hurt my eyes? So the dude was trapped in the basement all of his life. Oh my god, his parents are fucking awful. It's gonna be really stupid, but I'm gonna enjoy reading them and just like critiquing them. The next one, 5 years ago, when the kidnapper made me guess where he kept my daughter, I went for the basement and he said correct, allowing me to see her. But when I found her severed head in there, I learned that every other choice would have also been correct. Oh my god. Oh, dude. That's fucked. Oh my gosh. That is a 36,000 likes. The dismembered daughter, that's a little much. Way to go. That was a good punch though. Alright, I've been working on stories to compete with the best on this sub, but I'm finding it near impossible. I'm beginning to think some of you are just making yours up. That's funny. That's pretty funny. That was 5 years ago, by the way. Same amount of likes. Just people just liking it for no reason. They even gave him like diamond, like Reddit diamonds. What is that? I don't even know what that is. I'm so bad at Reddit. Alright, well, I'm not gonna just like power through. I'm not just gonna power through a bunch of them, but I'll read like 2 or 3 each like group of sweet scents maybe. That way we can kind of just chill out. Sorry, Kevins. Just drowning Kevins. The Durants can't swim. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. We're using teleport. Let's go. Alright. This is awful, by the way. Keeping encounters this way. It's the worst thing ever. I wish I could have got that automated one set up. I really need to like find a tutorial for that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Travis. Oh, there's so many people. Like, look at all these people, dude. Oh, they look so cool. Like, this guy's Team Rocket. That guy, that's a Seraph. I'm pretty sure. It's such a cool fit. I like this guy. This guy's got the real style right here. Freaking Metagross, too. Is that a lollipop? Can I have a look at that? One day I'll look cool. I'm just a lonely fisherman right now. Let's get another one in. I've been working, well, I already read that one. Whenever I considered killing myself to escape my parents' abuse, I just recite my mantra, you don't deserve to die. Ironically, now that they're old, hungry, covered in bed sores, and begging to be put out of their misery, I still have the same mantra. Wow. Brutal. Looks like there's going to be a lot of child abuse on this. And then now I no longer want to read these. Maybe there's a way to like do it to where it's just like bad ones. Should we go to like the lowest rating ones instead of the best rated ones? She said last time we're stuck in a time loop, which really pisses me off because that's what she said last time we're stuck in a time loop, which really pisses me off because that's pretty good. I like that. See, okay, maybe it's not all about child abuse. I framed the first letter I got as a police officer from a woman thanking me after I supported her through her daughter's suicide. I passed it in my hallway every day for nearly 8 years before realizing the handwriting was the same as on the girl's suicide note. What? Back to the child abuse. Hold on. God dang it. We were gone. We were out. They brought me back in. That one's pretty good, though, actually. Like a police officer just, like, not putting together the pieces until it's too late. It's like, oh, crap, no, she killed her daughter 8 years ago. Yo, what the that's a horrible one. Hold on. I was born blind, but was lucky enough to have a loving mother who took care of my every need. Imagine the betrayal I felt when a stitch slipped and a ray of light hit my eye for the first time. Wow. My husband has been very upset with me since my failed suicide attempt. He's crying nonstop, and he won't acknowledge me. That's just, like, true brutal. We're gonna learn how to count by 30s today, chat. I hate it, but we got to. Alright, let's teleport back. Hit this to 150. Bam. Without missing a beat. Is he sad that she failed? Or, yeah, right. He was just like, I was almost free. I was out. Alright. Remembering which which HM to use is the hardest one. Like, I only use these 3, but I'm like, okay, am I flying right now or am I teleporting? I still don't have the whole process down. I've probably done, like, well over 1,000+ encounters at this point, too. But I was like, I'll start the counter over. It doesn't matter. It's the same chances either way. So my Crocodile's level 90 already. My Cloyster's 77 and my Breloom's 72. This is my catcher here. These 2 are my sweepers. This is my flyer, my teleporter, and my sweet center right here. So, in case you were wondering. Oh, there's so many cool fits. I want cooler stuff. He's such a crook, dude. Yeah, capital K crook, dude. Alright, let's get another one in. I spent a lot of time... That's a promoted tweet, never mind. As I slit her throat, I looked in her unblinking eyes and realized too late that she wanted to live. I knew it to be true because mirrors don't lie. Wow. A lot of suicide on this. Hey, Pookie. What's up, Persian? How's it going? What it be, what it do? Scottish Jesus. We're shiny hunting evil Kermit right now. We want one of these boys to be green. Would be cool. Just like this guy down here. Run. And we're reading some 2-sentence horror stories just to pass the time. So I hope you enjoy that. Crazy the Knife Guy story isn't high rated. Such a shame. Yeah, I know. Hasn't come out yet. I love the Knife Guy story, though. I wish I could remember it by heart. You should find it real quick. Post it in chat. I'll read it. Let's see. Teleport. 180. Dude, there's so many Metagross users here. It's kind of disgusting. Alright, let's get down here and we'll do another one. This is kind of fun. This adds a lot of, like, it's making it harder to shiny hunt. Like, I have to, like, pay attention on multiple things. I feel like I could easily fail a shiny doing this. Please take me instead, I screamed, grabbing at the 2 men who took my child. Sorry, ma'am. Children only, they said as they continue loading up this last lifeboat on the ship. Oh, God. Every time I'm like, oh, please don't have blue eyes. Please don't have blue eyes. Please don't have blue eyes. I'll take a Kevin Durant, though. Like, I think he'd be alright. Ah, finally, I'm all alone, I said to myself as I sat in my bedroom at midnight. No, you're not, said Knife Guy. Yeah. I've definitely heard that one before. I think Game Grumps said that before. Or a Smosh video, one of the two. Classic. I listened to a story the other day that was, I don't know if it was Creepcast or not. It might have been. But they were talking about a story where someone, like a girl had a narrator for her life. It was definitely Creepcast then. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's where I first heard it, was a Game Grumps. Such a funny clip, yeah. The Game Grumps, God, man, I feel like they fell off a little bit out of my, like, humor. I miss their older stuff a lot. I've been thinking about going back and rewatching their Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Their Wind Waker playthrough was, like, the highest, like, peak of their content for me. Wait, what was that CC thing? I don't know what you're talking about. It was a story about, like, a girl. There was, like, a weird guy in a trench coat that would, like, narrate her life. And as it was going, like, it would be like, whenever she first woke up in the morning, it would be like, so-and-so turns over in her bed and becomes awake. And then if she brushed her teeth, she would be like, she is brushing her teeth, getting ready for the day. And then she would just be, like, making something in her kitchen, and he would be like, she doesn't know that she is being watched right now. Yeah. Which would just be like, no, I accidentally used ether. Oh well, I'll just go ahead and change this. 210? Right? Yeah. I used one of my ethers. That's okay. That's what they're there for anyway. Once I get rid of them, they won't pop up that question anymore. Let's see. So it turns out you can feel everything that happens to your body after death. I suppose I should be flattered my husband still finds me attractive after all these years. Awful. Just straight awful. Although maybe not. If she likes the feeling after death, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that. Tinder is completely useless and I don't have a single match. If I don't find another way to start a campfire tonight, I'll freeze to death. That's pretty good. I like that one. The play on words. You give me those stories. I love those. I really want that cat with the hat that sits on your head. Surf. The principal of my son's school called me at work today to tell me my son pushed another kid while on a school excursion. I initially thought that this hardly warranted a phone call until I remembered that my son's excursion was at the Grand Canyon. Awesome. 26,000 likes. 513 comments. That was 5 years ago. You know the good thing about the shiny hunting here, or shiny hunting on PokéMMO, it'll say shiny Durant or shiny Deino in the battle, so if you don't know the coloration, you can at least read the word shiny. I think I'm just going to use all of my ethers real quick, to be honest. Sure. What was that, 240 now? Something like that? I don't know. It doesn't have to be accurate, it just has to be on there. I feel like missing the blue eyes could be easy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there seemed to be one less there, so maybe? No, I just used one, so yeah, no, it should be fine then. I'm like worried, even though I don't care. When the tsunamis hit, most people were evacuated. Feeling the trickle of water rise to my chin, I let go of the prison bars in bitter resentment. Fuck. Die. That's what the Ouija board spelled out. Great idea, I happily exclaimed as I got a die out to play Dungeons and Dragons with my ghost friend. That's pretty good. I like that. Maybe I should just go drop money on some Lepa berries and just chill here. It'd also be a lot faster if I wasn't killing these for XP, but I really want to level up my cloister for Elite 4 runs. Why did freaking Dispersion just vanish? It said Heyo Pookie and then just dropped. What a legend. 2 scoops, please, I said to the man behind the register. He then scoops out my eyes because I went to the ice cream store by mistake. Dude, there's gonna be like a bunch of shorts from this stream. I can tell already. A lot of these stories are gonna just get clipped with AI generated freaking subtitles. For my last wish, I wished my dad to be alive again. I stood atop his grave and smiled, imagining him screaming and clawing at his coffin lid as he did the 2 previous times I wished him back. Oh my god. Oh man. Awful. Yes. Yeah. Alright, let's get this. Oh, wait, no. I'm supposed to see if I have any more ethers. Do I have enough? Okay, so it only gave me 18 that time, so let's do 270. Whoa, that's not right. 270. And this next one will only be adding 15 to it, so I'm just not even going to add it. I won't count it. Ah, so it's 2020, the time traveler said. Very early in from the book looks of it, he muttered under his breath. Ooh, that is pretty scary. Peak COVID. I'm out of PP because I've stayed here for too long. You know what? I'll just run. Let me out. Battery at 1%. I looked at Earth one last time before my suit ran out of power. Brutal. Floating away. That was you on Heavenly Bodies. I wore a miniskirt on the subway in Tokyo, and the look I got from the creepy old man was absolutely horrifying. I had no clue my balls were showing. That's pretty good. No, I don't want to heal my Pokemon. No. Let me out. Bum 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 bum. It's been almost a decade since I last saw my mother, and she still reminds me every day that if I misbehave again, she'll take my hearing too. But one more tally in the child abuse a child abuse column. Oh man. They say you die once you stop breathing, and a second time when someone says your name for the last time. Sitting alone in my dilapidated apartment for years now, I realize it's not always in that order. Brutal. Kevin. Yesterday I visited my boyfriend, who was serving a life sentence in prison. As I watched that asshole shaking and pissing himself with fear, I knew he finally regretted beating me to death. Okay. Vengeful Ghost X'd. Let's go. My grandmother died giving birth to my mother, who died giving birth to me. As I feel my consciousness slip away, I pray that my baby is a boy. Alright. Oh, I don't like this one. I'm pre-reading them now because some of them are pretty gross. I've read every single one though, but I'm still pre-reading them just in case. They say we have a primal sense that we can just feel when someone is watching us. It's been a few weeks, and it's clear that you do not have that sense. Spooky. Alright, let's hit that. Big O 300. See, the encounters are fast. All I have to do is do that all of what I just did, which took 30 minutes, and do it like, what, like 100 more times? And that would be an average, like 1 in 30. So the encounters happen really, really fast. With horde encounters, anyway. If it's single encounters, like, no way, dude. That's just going to have to be like a random thing to happen sometime to me. I don't think I'm ever going to hunt like a random one. Like a one encounter thing? Hell no. My boss asked me if I was working hard or hardly working. He couldn't know that I was hard while working. Right? How do you know? You've been knocking stuff off the shelves all day. I laid paralyzed, patiently waiting for the curse to be lifted by my true love's kiss. When the prince came, he tore away my dress with lust, and I realized I was never meant to be saved. Oh, this next one. Holy crap. How did that Deino live? I'm catching this bad boy. You know what? Let's just try Pokeball first. Catch a little Deino real quick. Oh, you know what? You know what? You win this time. I was just gonna run, but you know what? No, I really want you though. Bullets flew through the mall, ripping clothes to shreds. Did you not want to come with me, Deino? What the fuck? I'm using Pokeballs now. You're getting in one. Bullets flew through the mall, ripping clothes to shreds. In the chaos, no one noticed the mannequins bleeding. That one's spooky. I don't like that one. Pokeball, let's go. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna let her go back into the wild, dude. Thank you. Let's see how good this one is. Its special defense has got to be pretty good. Like, right? How? What happened? Closer you surf. 91.6 damage. It killed all the other ones. I don't understand how it survived a surf. Its special defense is shit. That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Man, I got so thrown off track by that happening. I decided to check if my phone was charged. Turns out it was charged for 3 first-degree murders, and I was its next victim. Are you like funny 2-sentence horror storying right now? Or I guess it's just 2-sentence stories, huh? Here I am trying my best to swim while slowly bleeding to death as I see the boat sailing away. What do they even need my fins for? I feel like having no reaction to some of these is the best way to react to some of these. Daddy made me sit in the chair while he tied a string from my tooth to the doorknob. Before he slammed the door, he said, "Tell me where Mommy went and we can stop doing this." Bad 2-sentence horrors? Gotcha. That makes sense. Some of those are funny, though. I guess the funny ones are the bad ones, huh? I frantically ran to Walmart's customer service to pick up my son who got lost in the store. Nice try, sir. His father's already picked him up. Alright. Let's hit that flash. 3:30. Let's see. Let's read another one real quick. I look at my father's head on the wall, knowing that he'll finally be proud of me today. Then I look back at the terrified hunter and sink my antlers into his chest. Hilarious. Oh, too far. There we go. Gotta stay by the entrance. That's where the XP's at. Let's see, what else is there? When I was a toddler, a drug-addled homeless woman ran up to my father, ripped me from his embrace, and sprinted away. She knew she couldn't physically stop my father from jumping out the overpass, but thanks to her, at least I didn't die with him. Brutal. After her best friend Julia committed suicide, my daughter Sarah started a charity in her honor to combat cyberbullying. While it took a lot of work to finally push Julia over the edge, my husband and I are just so happy that Sarah can add this activity to her college applications. God almighty. Jesus. I was like, where is this going? I don't like the 2-sentence horror stories that's like a full paragraph. Like, yeah, sure. That's 2 run-on sentences. Come on. Tighten it up. I promised my wife that when I returned from the war, we'd sit down and rewatch the movie from our first date. But now she's dying in the hospital all because she wanted to make popcorn. I don't get it. Oh, because PTSD. That's right. Wow, I didn't even get that. About to send the story that one best of the worst. Prepare yourself. I'm ready. I'll put on my dad voice and everything for this. Me, 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 me. Finally, in my lab, I've created the vowel-eating monster. Pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. Better than the bowel-eating monster. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want one of them. Suck your intestines out like a spaghetti. Don't like that. Don't like that. Does the Italian, like, finger movement, too? Like, fucking pasta. Is that in here? Hold on. Let's see if I can... Does it even have that? As an emote? Surely. Do they not have hands in here? Hello? Well, never mind. Telly. 360. The Xbox 360, baby. After giving birth, I asked when the young redhead nurse will be back with my baby. There's apparently no nurses working here by that description. Oh my gosh. Actually, it reminds me of my own little 2-sentence horror story. Whenever we were in the hospital and we just gave birth to Gavin, I think the very next day they were coming in to like do like different shots and everything like that. And one of the nurses was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take them and do this and this and this." And we were like, okay, like we're like dead tired. We don't know what's going on. But like just trusting the nurses. Eventually, one of them came back and was just like, "Y'all were just gonna let us take your baby. We actually had the wrong one. It was the people next to you, in the room next to y'all." And we were like, "What do you mean? Like, why are y'all getting upset at us? Like, you're supposed to be professionals about this." They were just joking about it and everything too. Like me and Madeline both were just like, every time that they would come in after that, we would be like, "Who are you here for? What are you doing here?" Which I guess is what we should have been to begin with, but who knows? Should have been. Should have, would have, could have. He's okay now. That's all that matters. Oh, God. Keep thinking, like, I see blue. I see blue. I'm like, no, I don't want to phase on a Durant. I don't want my first shiny to be Durant. This is like one of my least favorite Pokemon. But I will have him follow me around. Or sell him for 2.2 mil if someone else likes shiny Durant. I'll sell my first shiny, I don't care. Although if you look up like shiny hunting vids for Pokemon MMO, or PokéMMO, as I'm starting to call it now, they all tell you, like, don't sell your first shiny. Your first shiny's your, like, it's your first, man. You can't get rid of your first. Like, fuck you, I will. For $2.2 million, I'll get rid of it. Alright, let's get another one. "I forgot to grab something. I'll be right back," said Mom. As she rounded the corner out of sight, the cashier began ringing up our groceries. Dude, actually terrifying. There's nothing worse than that when you're like a little kid and your mom's like, "Hold on, I gotta go get milk. I forgot it. Just stay with the buggy." They start ringing up the groceries and you're like, "Oh God, please come back. Please, for the love of God, Mom, where are you?" Cashier's like some long-haired, like, mustache guy. "Where's your mom at, boy?" "Getting the milk." "What's taking her so long?" "I don't know. She's got short legs." She's got really short legs. "She'll be home. I promise. Please don't make me pay for this. I don't have any money." I might, like, whenever we hit 1,000 encounters, I might go take a break and, like, read, like, a longer story. "Algorithm just recommended me your stream, so I just hopped on to show you some love." Hey, thanks so much. Natco tries YouTube. What's up? You trying out YouTube for real? What you trying out about it? What do you do? Also, praise the algorithm. For you, I'll read a 2-sentence horror story as well. Let's go. "I was so devastated when I come home and found my wife in bed with another man that I left without saying a word. It wasn't until the day after, when I finally returned, that I noticed the lock on the back door was broken." Rough. That's rough right there. Don't like that. Don't like that. Not really. I just ran out of ideas for username. Hey, that's all. Sometimes you gotta throw it into a random name generator, man. I get it. All right, we're gonna go like that. Then we're gonna hit 420. Let's go. I'll smoke to that. No. Damn it, Nurse Joy. I don't want it. Get out of here. Man, I wish Kermit would show. I miss you, Kermit. Brutal. Dude, the promoted tweet, like the promoted post keeps like getting me. Keep wanting to read it. In his last days, Grandpa would weep and rave about the fires of hell, and I wondered how such a good man could fear such a thing. After the funeral, I found the photographs and learned for the first time that his days in Buchenwald had not been spent as a prisoner. I feel like that's too high IQ for me. You gotta like... Gonna give you some. You sound chill. What you smoking there? It is a Pixie Pod vape. It's got diamonds in it. Pretty nice. We just chilling. But I appreciate the sub for real. We're on our way to like 500 or something. Anyone want to throw in a guess on when/if streamer finds a shiny? Probably like encounter like 60k. I usually go double odds, unfortunately, and we're just starting. But we hit the cool funny number. I was I was thinking about like turning on cam and stuff, but I didn't want to get my green screen and stuff set up tonight. I was like, it's already late. It's gonna take me like another 10-15 minutes to get that set up. Why? I'll do it later. Everybody comes here for my voice anyway. Here, let's read another one. My wife told me that... Whoa. My wife told me she thinks that she's going mad as she keeps hearing voices in our house. After she committed suicide, my girlfriend helped me remove all the hidden speakers from around the house. What? Some of these are just like dumb, dude. We gotta get your alerts working? Yeah. I think they are. They're just not on right now. I could turn them on, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, alerts and what? Throw on the boss bar too if we want. Love that. Make Kermit the boss. Doesn't that look cool? Hey, look, it shows them on there. What are the shiny odds? I never played PokéMMO. I just played mainline games and PokéRogue. Okay, before I answer the shiny question, which he already did, play this. This is an MMO about Pokemon. It has generations 1 through 5 built in. You pick which one you want to start in. Once you hit Gym 4 and the one you start in, you can go to any of the other ones and start from there. Once you get to Gym 4 there, you can do the same thing. You can play all 5 gyms with one character. You can catch basically every Pokemon. There's a market system like the GE and old school RuneScape. You can buy Pokemon off of it from other people. Sell your own Pokemon. Like if I wanted an Absol, I could come over here, buy an Absol. There's alpha variants, which I could show you here. This is an alpha from like Legends Arceus and stuff like that. You can tell the hidden ability here. You can sort it by price. The most expensive one, which is, of course, a shiny Absol. Or you can even get a shiny Absol with alpha hidden ability or something like that. It's pretty cool. But definitely play this. Holy shit. Such a good game. Such a good game. And it's free. You just download it. Something about like ROMs or something. You gotta get ROMs. I don't even know what those are. I don't use them. So. It seems you have discovered an entirely new type of termite. The doctor turned around with the x-rays. This also explains the aching you've been feeling in your bones. I hate that. Can we just... hold on. I hate that so much, actually. Can we talk about that? I heard old school RuneScape. You sold me there already. It's just... Think of old school RuneScape, but instead of, like, goblins, rats, and lesser demons, it's Pokemon. So you just go kill dinos, and sometimes they have a dragon fang. You get a drop of a dragon fang. You get a Pokemon that can steal it, or a Pokemon with the ability Frisk, you can frisk them. So it's just like old school Pokemon is basically what this is. I'm gushing too much about the game, I'm forgetting myself. Oh, we have to leave funny number. Bye, everyone. Alright, I was working on alerts. Does that boss bar look okay right there? Could probably make it bigger so people would see it better. Booyah, there's a shout out for you too, dude. There you go. The alerts. So let's lock the block bar. La 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 la. Just make the alerts take up like the entire screen, so if someone else subs, it'll pop up. You know what? That looks fine. Let's get back to it. Oh my god. Nurse Joy, leave me alone. I know you're into me, but sometimes I accidentally talk to you too much because I'm mashing too fast, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's go. Oh, dude, that person has a shiny bag on. Oh, no, come back. Dude, the FF10 short ended up doing pretty good. 1.2k. Very cool. Hell yeah. Dude, breaking 1k. Like, that's always nice. Always, always nice. Let's see. I didn't understand his sexual attraction to me. I tried to tell his wife, but it's not like she could understand my barking. Oh my. Ooh, ugh. I didn't proofread that one. Shiny bag on. I'll shut up, Hauntar. I'll never let you live that down. Although I did say, what was it? Arctic Uno. That bothered me a lot when you said that. It's like it's Articuno. Articuno, not Arctic Uno. Articuno. It's like saying button. Like, press that button over there. The enunciation bothers me for some reason. It's like, shorten it. Talk faster. That's my accent, though. That's my problem. Was it a nice bag? I don't know, but she'd be wearing it. That bag be on. Is the bag in the room with us? Button. Yeah, you got a button. Bootin'. Or if the Val monster ate it, it would just be so stupid. Let's read another one. I used to hate the sound of crickets outside the lonely farmhouse. Now every time they go silent, I know that thing is passing by, and I pray for them to chirp again. Arctic Uno is crazy work. Dude, it bothers me so much. But it is like the name. Zap, Dose, Bolt, Trez, Arctic Uno. Oh, it just sounds awful. Gotta drown the Kevin Durants. I had to look up Kevin Durant just because I was like, who is that? I know that name, but I couldn't place it for whatever reason. And I was just like, oh, he's like a basketball star. A pretty good basketball player. I have a short for you to read if you want to, for whatever number you decide on. I have a short story for you. Okay. Oh, no. That's not good. 1,000. I'll read a short story from chat on 1,000. Sure. A little chat participation. I'm downsies. That's not a slur, right? Like, you're allowed to say downsies, right? I'm just gonna sweet scent and just drink my tea. Thank you very much. Also, how's it going, everybody? We got some people in chat, some pretty good views on the stream so far. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. It really helps me out a lot. We're trying to get to 500 subs. And just do a little call to action there. If you like what I do, come and chill with me. That's the best thing. This game, this Gen 5 game looks tough. It's pretty tough, yeah. It's like well done steak. How's it going? I'm going to say this so wrong. Hoitran? I tried. I'm going to call you Tran. Like Dr. Tran. Anybody know Dr. Tran in the chat? Nothing is a slur if you're brave enough, so don't worry. Alright, I'm pretty brave. Although pretty brave wouldn't have asked, probably. Drown the Kevins. Oh, man. Uh, I've been playing Gym 5 for years, especially the White 2. White 2 is so good. I think the white version is the best. I don't really like Zekrom all that much. Although I think in White 2 you get Reshiram, right? I think in one of them they're reversed. The story I have prepared is actually a good one, IMO. Oh no. Hey, if you think I'll like it, I'll read it for sure. Are you gonna like have to send me a link on Discord or something? Hashtag join the Discord. Hashtag sponsored by Discord. Yeah, I got you. Hell yeah, thank you. Speaking of reading stories, let's read another one. We get another sweet send off. Hey, look, I found an awakening. Hell yeah. It seems you have discovered I already read the termite one. The termite one was the last one. I put up some pretty solid posts last night, but I woke up this morning and noticed that almost all of them got taken down. I can't help but wonder if they made it past the fence this easy. Who's to say they aren't already inside? That was pretty good. Are you grinding the cloister right now, or just hunting for an encounter? I'm shiny hunting for Evil Kermit, so shiny hunting Deino, and I'm also grinding my. I'm doing a little bit of both. I'm killing the Durants because they give good XP. I'm running from the Dinos because they don't give good XP. It is faster to just run from the encounters, but I need to train my Cloister up to 100 for the Elite Four. My Crocodile's already level 90, so. Thank you so much. Good night. Eat a piece of cake first? Alright. Cake before bed, I love it. Alright, let's see, let's read another one. Let's get into an encounter first, though. Alright. The sound of my son calling for my help grew fainter and fainter. As the batteries in my hearing aids died, I realized it would soon be impossible for me to find him in time. I mean, like, you could see, though, right? Like, you don't need your ears to find somebody. That one didn't even make sense. Can I see the party real quick? Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll drop up the party for you. This is also a cool feature. You can kind of just, like, get them all lined up. Can't fit everybody on the screen at once, though, unfortunately, so. This is my shiny hunting party, though. So, like, the Pidgeot, the Kadabra, and the Teddy Ursa don't really matter. I'm trying to level up Cloister, who is max attack EV. IVs are pretty good. I bought it off the market. It has Surf, Icicle Spear, Waterfall Protect as skill link, so Icicle Spear always hits the 5 times. Mine has to be Vanillite since he gets no love. Vanillite's cool. I like Vanillite. I scream for ice cream, dude. Yeah, so that's like my team swiper. Cloister goes through the Elite Four really nice. Icicle Spear breaks like Focus Sash and Sturdy, so you don't get stuck. My favorite Pokemon is Absol, by the way. I really love Absol and Lucario. It's like a tie for me. Lucario's so cool. I kind of like Riolu more because it's like a cute thing. Crocodile, fully EV trained, just on like whatever encounters I was doing at the time, and I actually got like attack EVs, which is good. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Earthquake, Crunch, Dig, Outrage. Outrage is cool. It's got Moxie. Cool moves. Yeah, this is just my catching Breloom. Has False Swipe, Seed Bomb, Drain Punch, and Spore. Poison Hill has Experience Share on because I'm trying to level it up to 102. Since that's Poison Hill, I'm going to give it a Toxic Orb at some point, though, so they can heal while it's trying to catch whatever. This is just a Pidgey I bought on the market. Air Slash, Feather Dance, Fly, Roost, Tangled Feet, doesn't matter. It's my fly Pokemon. This is my baby boy right here. Cute little guy. Little wiggle butt. He's my stealer, technically, but he's only level 10. I have a level up at all. Rock Smash, Sweet Scent. He has pickup, too. Pickup works different, though. It has to be at the front of the party. I didn't know that. Great coverage. Yeah. Whenever I teleport back to the Pokebox, I'll show you my whole team. This is just a teleport mon, really. I leveled it up a little bit just in case, but, like, yeah. Doesn't even have a good nature for, where's nature's at? Is that the first thing? Yeah, it has hasty nature, which, I mean, is decent. Like, hasty on a Pokemon is a decent nature, but you kind of want adamant or whatever. With synchronize, this ability, if the Kadabra's at the front of the party, it gives like a 50% bonus chance or whatever for the random encounter to also share its nature. I could be using it for that, but I don't care what natures it has. I'm grinding, but I'm not grinding like hard. Yeah, Abra's just a taxi. And in this, it teleports you straight to the nurse instead of Fly. Fly just takes you outside the door. So you have to then still go through a screen transition, walk 7 steps. It literally saves like 7 steps an encounter, or a 7 steps flash, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. That babe hitting hard right now. And I'm tired. But that's cool. I just want one of these boys to be green. Would be so cool if it happened tonight. I already have a couple thousand. Like a couple thousand encounters. I just didn't do it on the encounter yet because I was like, I'll just start fresh for this. Start fresh on the stream. Just write down the encounters at the end and start from 0 again next time or something. I don't want the numbers to get like outrageous. Alright, so we teleport back and change this to 510. I don't like that. Like this. Struggle. Alright, we're halfway to a short story. I'm scared. I'm going to have to leave this sub. The crew looked on in terror as their captain opened the hatch at a depth of 2,000 feet. My god, dude, I started running. No, I need to fly. No. The efficiency is off. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh, man. Sorry, she was opening the bedroom door and Gav's already asleep, so I was like, oh, I gotta be quiet for a sec. Alright, the door shut. Alright, cool. Let's go. I keep forgetting that I have hotkeys set up, so I'm like still going up there to click it every once in a while. I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. I'm trying not to like RuneScape efficiency this. Did Crocodile even gain? He doesn't even have XP share on. I think I just was like, yeah, 90's good. Just stopped training him when I got to 90. After I killed myself to escape my tormentor, I lost all my memories as I was reincarnated in a new body. The mother held her newborn child in her arms and said, "Did you think you could get away that easily?" Brutal. My dad told me that his flashlight could kill any monster. When I told him about what Uncle Jack had been doing to my sister, he made sure to demonstrate. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't like that one. Oh my god, it just kept getting worse. Fuck. Trying to read chat. Oh my god, no. I like that MMO aspect of having keybinds for spells, or in this case moves. I don't know why I never gave this game a try. It's been out for like over 10 years at this point too. I played it back in like 2015, I think. It came out in 2013. It was just Kanto back then. They just recently added Johto, I think, so we have all the first 5 gens And me and Nexel in chat, by the way, we did a Nuzlocke co-op run through Black and White, and it's on the channel. So if you want to check that out, that's definitely up for grabs right now. I'm not going to tell you if we won or lost, but there is like 7 parts in it, so have fun with that. We really need to get that edited down, but I don't want to put in the work. I want to send it off to somebody and just be like, I'll pay you whatever it takes. Within reason, please. That escalated real quick. Yeah, for real, dude. Randomizer Nuzlocke was super fun. Yeah. Randomizer Nuzlocke, thank you. It was oh god, the highest of highs and the lowest of lows all in the same playthrough. Spoiler alert, we lost so many Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it was like the first or second time that Nexel went through it. I've beat it like 3 or 4 times, so even I wasn't that great. We had some really good Pokemon along the way that just like got crit, or dude, Nexel, the legendary Rayquaza from that gym where you were like, incoming legendary, and the Rayquaza killed like 3 of my mons. Dude, it was your first time ever playing that gen. Yeah, you haven't played Gen 4, Gen 5, that's right. Oh my god, it was so fun. I played Kaizo recently. Yeah, I haven't touched Kaizo, and I haven't touched Poke Rogue. You said you played that earlier. We'll watch you to play for sure. Heck yeah. We're also doing a I'm gonna call it PokéMMO from now on. Okay, PokéMMO. We've been playing a platinum playthrough, and I think we've already got 2 parts up right now, and that's been fun. I've been grinding money on this character. That's why my name's Ron Retro Money. Yeah. I lost track of what I was talking about, but that's okay. Oh, Kevin's. Let's see. I love going to the beach and watching the difference between the low and high tides. Although this tide has been very low for quite some time. Haha. Tsunami alert. Wow. That one's pretty good. I like that one. I like a Two Senator story that like expects something from the reader. Like they need you to know like what a tsunami does before it hits. Like I guess that's common knowledge, but we're doing a playthrough, but with a catch. Oh yeah, that's right. So the catch, every gym unlocks a new Pokemon. This character right here that I'm playing sends us a mystery ball or a random Pokemon from the market, and every time we can complete a gym, we get that reward in the mail. So we get to Ty doesn't know what he's getting. Nexel here. He doesn't know what he's getting each time, but I do, of course, because I'm awesome and I'm grinding it up, so damn it, I deserve to get what I want. Based. Although I don't think it's based if you say it about yourself. Anyway, yeah, so it's been fun. We need to do a part 3 of that. I was kind of wanting to do that tonight, but I was like, man, by the time that I get on, it's gonna, yeah, say it for me. Thank you. Make me feel better. Let's read another, shall we? Let's teleport back first. Remember the pattern. There we go. 570. Booyah. I decided to kill off a few characters in the book I'm writing. It would definitely spice up my autobiography a little bit. That's pretty funny. I like that. This is a fun little, like, I think this is a fun little stream. I kind of like, when things get quiet, you just read a 2-sentence story. Like, if you don't want to talk all the time, I guess you're still talking, but, like, it's not your words. Yeah. Oh, nice? What's oh, nice? The 2-sentence story? The 2-sentence story was pretty nice. Pretend I said based. I did pretend, actually. I was just like, this new friend of ours, man. He must be busy. He must be busy trying YouTube right now. When I traveled back in time, my past self asked with tentative hope, when does it get better? I couldn't think of how to answer without breaking his heart, but as I began to fade out of existence, I realized my hesitation gave him everything he needed to know. Sewer slide. Gotta love a sewer slide story. Creepcast fans, anyone? Look like I can control fire. You know, the boys. Who up creeping they cast. I really was like, I'm gonna just play a Creepcast episode on tonight's stream. I almost was like, you know what if I just put on the Red Tower or something, like Spire in the Woods? What if I just put on a 6.5 hour long Creepcast episode and just reacted to it while I was streaming? I'd be creeping my cast all day, dude. And my cast has signatures all over it. Creeping. So stupid. That was the police telling me my brother Tyler was found dead in his apartment this morning. I told my boyfriend, my breath shaking with shock and grief. My boyfriend threw his arms around me in loving embrace and angrily said, "What kind of sick sicko would shoot a decent guy like Tyler?" Get it? Because she didn't say he was shot. That guy killed Tyler. No. Poor Tyler. Can we get some rib Tylers in the chat? Natco, do you like horror stories or creepypastas or anything? Yeah, genuine question. Do you know who Creepcast is? 600. Let's break it. Because you're about to hear one in 400 more encounters. Unless it's not a horror story that you're giving me. What is it? I bet it's gross. You think it's good, though. I don't know. It's up in the air. I've read a ton of stories, and I'm like, ugh. About the catch? That's what I said. Oh, nice. Whoop-ah. Starting to do sound effects now. Uh-oh. Deino. Thinking about, I'm either going to name the shiny Deino Kermit, because the evil Kermit meme, or I'm going to name it Nugget, because Dino Nuggets are the best form of nugget. Let's be honest. Let's not lie. Polygraph test. Don't lie. Dino Nuggets are the best kind of nuggets. McDonald's is like right nearby, but in a different building. It's a creepypasta, but not from CC. Okay. Can I get a title of it? Or is the title giving too much away? Like, if it's like King Creole's half-price voodoo shop, like, that's gonna give it away. But if it's just like anything else besides that, I don't have a good example, but you know what I mean. Dino Nuggets way better than Mickey D's? Absolutely. Like, that's not even an opinion. That's just fact. Where are you two from, by the way? My mom. I'm from my mom. Blame my mom. No, I'm from Southern United States. If you couldn't tell by my accent. Howdy, y'all. Let's get another one in. That was, trapped and starving in a World War I trench. I gave my last ration to my best friend and partner. Adolf seems so passionate about having a future in politics. It would be wrong to let him die. Was this Benito Mussolini? Where are you? The holder of the end. I love that. That's cool. Okay, I'm excited now. That's cool. The holder of the end of this. Thank you. That's all of our time. Christ. I'm gonna have to like put a campfire from YouTube on stream while I read. Just get rid of the Pokemon altogether. Alright, let's change this. 6:30, bam. Welcome everybody new to the views. How's it going? We are shiny hunting for a evil Kermit. Shiny Deino. Did she heal my Pokemon twice? Why'd y'all let me hit F that much? That's not nice. The holder of the end. Dude, this guy's fit looks cool. Oh, God. They always fly away. Nobody stands still. My bad? Yeah, it's right. Don't worry. I won't be mad at you for long. I forgive you. I'll go to sleep soon at 6:30 a.m. Almost in Serbia. I was doing a night shift. Hey, man. Well, thanks for hanging out. Truly appreciate it. The late night streams is what I provide. Usually a chill time. I am called Rowan Retro, but I also go by BG Noise. I'm a background YouTuber. You just throw me on whenever you just want, like, not to really focus. Check the channel. Hell yeah. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment somewhere. Thanks for the sub, too. Like I said, we're on our way to 500. Holy shit. We're having a good time, though. Get some sleep. For real, for real. Thanks for hanging. Don't forget to check out Nexel's YouTube, too, man. I'm there all the time. We do co-op stuff literally every time we stream. Except for, like, now. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. More sweet scents. Come on, Deino. Oh, Deino, baby! If it happens this stream, that would be so, so cool. So, anybody in chat ever hunt for a shiny? Anybody got any shiny stories I could read? That'd be cool. Thank you for the entertaining stream. Good luck with everything. Gonna check out Nexo as well. Hell yeah. Thanks so much. Hey, entertaining is what I do. Sometimes not well, but I try. And that's the important part. But yeah, appreciate it. Get some sleep, dog. What level is my cloister at? 84? Hell yeah. The adamant baby. Those are pretty good stats. TBH. What is it? Yeah, 252. Oh, God. Seeing the green number, though, that means you know it's good. We that second monitor fodder. Yes, sir. Every day. I be listening to myself all day long. God. See, that's why I don't want to edit my shit. I just be like, I just want to sit there and watch, dog. I don't care. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Teleport. Was it 660 now? Oh, we're getting there, boy. Another 300 encounters to go. Let's not talk to her twice. Though I would totally talk to her twice. Nurse Joy, hello. Let's get some more 2-sentence stories in. Oh, look at that fit, dude. So cool. Shadow cape with the Reaper hood. Bitch gone. Damn. I want this cat hat right here, too. It's animated, so it blinks. Whenever you do something, like if you do a move to go fly and you raise a Pokeball up, it raises its hands up, too, and shit. Oh, it's so cool. You know it's got to be like 6 mil. Some crazy freaking number like that. I'm never going to have that much money. I'm broke. We get a shiny Pokemon sell it for 2 mil, though. That could work. We'll run from this. Then I'll read another one. Okay, Larry, for this underwater scene, Julie will be pretending to drown, but will hold up 3 fingers when she needs air. Okay, Julie, if you need air during your underwater scene, just wave your hands and Larry will hand you the scuba mask. Uh-oh. She dead. You know she's dead. She's gone. Julia, no. I feel like having the names made that too personal for a 2-sentence horror story. What do we think about that? It's okay, darling. The new babysitter is here to put you to bed. My mother said as she hugged me and smiled at the young woman behind her. I'm surprised she couldn't feel me shaking as I looked upon the face that I'd been seeing outside my window for weeks. Stalkers. Little peeping Tom action. Don't like that. An imposter. I do not like imposter stuff. Like, looking over at a window and seeing someone, like, pressed against it. No thanks. You're right. No thanks. I'll take a number 3 with a heavy order of nope, please. I don't like it. Especially now. Like, before I was kind of like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. But now I'm like, oh, fuck. Having a kid changes everything. I have a huge fear of windows at night. Dude, speaking of windows at night, like, first off, totally get it. Yeah, us not having curtains on the living room windows because we have cats is, like, the worst thing ever. Because, like, you know motherfuckers can see the lights on in here. I don't like it. Anyway, speaking of windows, my buddy Austin, he used to have a fear of, like, eyeballs, like, looking at him through windows, like, creepy, like, abyss shit. Like, I remember that being, I got into a regular encounter in one step. Hello? I hate you. Let's go 690. I remember him telling me that, and as a kid, I was just like, man, that's weird. Now, looking back, I'm like, did he ever have someone, like, look at him through windows? Like, is there a reason he had that PTSD fear? Maybe he was getting stalked by somebody at one point. I need to talk to him about that. Be like, hey, bro, was that, like, you reaching out for help? Because, I'm sorry I ignored that shit for, like, 20 years, dog. Pretty sure we were 14 at the time. Did you have a stalker outside your window? Bro, what the fuck? Actually, nah. Who knows? I'm gonna talk to him tonight. Reddit would like your feedback? Hell no. Dude, what is this? We'd like your feedback? Which of the following hydration products brands have you heard of? Question 1 of 5. Liquid IV, Celsius, Gatorade, LMNT. LMNT, what is that? Fucking Lemonade Mutant Ninja Turtles? Lesbian Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, I ain't fucking clicking that. As I felt the knife run down my skin, I felt oddly happy. Well, it wasn't my skin yet. When I was a child, like 5 years old, my parents had me go over and look at the window, and one of their friends jumped out in a mask. Boom, trauma. Fucking for real, dude. I have a love and hate relationship with Halloween in general. Whenever I was a kid, my mom wanted to take me on a hayride. I'm dressed up in, like, a giant pumpkin costume. I'm like a little kid, like not even probably in school yet. We were walking to just get on the hayride, and a guy in a werewolf costume jumped out of a tree and scared the fuck out of me. I did not do Halloween until I was an adult. After that, fuck that, dude. I had to stay, like, we couldn't leave. Like, we couldn't leave the hayride because, like, I think my mom ended up going on it with, like, my sister and left me in the truck in the floorboard because I was like, I'm not going. And, yeah, it was brutal. Now I'm just like, now I'm the creepy guy that wears the mask. Now I provide the trauma. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't fuck with haunted houses and jump scares and shit. I'm just scaredy cat. Yeah, I don't even think it's about, like, scare. I don't think people are supposed to like that shit. I don't feel like you are a normal person if you're like, I want my adrenaline to rush and I want to be afraid for my life for a moment. It's like, you know what? Just, like, think about current world affairs. You know, there's, like, nukes about to go off. Think about that for a second. Have a little existential crisis. Think about your mortal fucking coil, dude. If you want a little scare in life. It's 7:20 now? Oh. We're playing a Pokemon game right now talking about existential crisis. Gotta have some kind of joy if you want to go do it, yeah. Yeah, I just don't fucking, I don't fuck with that shit. Especially like the murder houses and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna go and get tortured. Like, have people shove shit like underneath your fingernails and stuff. No, thank you. It's like, oh, if you get through it, you win like $30,000. And I'm like, no one's ever gotten through it though. Why would you keep doing that? It's fucking stupid. How's everybody doing? There's like a ton of people in chat right now. I say a ton. It's 6, but I love y'all anyway. Whoopah. Let's get that. Kinky? Oh, the love? Could be. Y'all like feet? What if I just put a foot cam on right now? Get them all shaved up and nice. And there they go. All of a sudden, like 40 viewers, they just went and got their friends. This dude's about to put on their put on a foot cam, dude. God damn it, that got me. That's so fucking funny. Please don't put on foot cam. We'll subscribe if you don't. No, come back. No, come back. What the fuck? Why do you use waterfall? Man, I was wanting to serve. Damn. Ron Richard, this stream just like crashes out. Fades from existence. Damn it. I'm like misclicking and shit now. When the old gypsy woman told me that I would die at the stroke of midnight, I was skeptical but decided to stay up anyway. As left side of my body went completely numb, I realized that English was probably not her first language. What the fuck? At the stroke of midnight. Genie, I wish there was enough food on this earth that no one ever had to go hungry. Granted, he replied with a laugh, but nothing changed. True. True. Alright, I need to get back on track. I'm super curious to see how these FF10 tips and tricks type shorts do. Yeah, you've been working on them, huh? I'm anxious to see them too. You know people love FF10. I'm really surprised that the pack opening that I did didn't get more. Surprisingly, because like even like you put in a hashtag Pokemon, like you're gonna get some kind of something, right? Nah, I still like 55, which is crazy. But we're at 372 subs now. That's pretty cool. No, what am I doing? I don't want to fight these guys. Run. Focus. I'm out of PP. No, my PP. 50. Counting by 30 starting to get a little harder the bigger the number gets. Yeah, same to be honest. I thought it would do well. Right? It looked cool. Now, I guess not a lot of people like Cell Dweller though. But like, bro, the song title and everything fits so well. Spin into the void, like, come on. And then the card started spinning. He's about the abyss, the Pokemon. It all fit. Nobody appreciates my art. That's what the problem is. I worked really hard on that for 6 minutes sitting on the toilet at work. Nobody appreciates me. Fuck. That's so funny. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's read another one. Unable to move. I could only look at my killer. In a fit of childish curiosity, my 2-year-old pulled the plug. Oh, dude, that would be so bad. He fucking hooked up to him. I'm done. Dude, I'm done. Holy shit. How do I upvote? How do I give Reddit gold to someone? I'll do whatever it takes. Oh, shit. I gotta read that one again. I don't think I'm gonna get through it. I don't know, it's so funny. Unable to move, I could only look at my killer. Unable to move, I could only look at my killer. In a fit of childish curiosity, my 2-year-old pulled the plug. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm just gonna keep taking takes. I'm just gonna keep reading that again until it's perfect. Oh, God damn it, that's funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's just the child wonder in the same room as like. Holy shit. My eyes are like leaking, dude. I think Ty's just gone. Ty left. He was just like, bruh. How dare you? Let's get the hell out of here. Teleport, please. Get me out. 80. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, risk my Pokemon. Alright, let's go. Fly back. Go back up in there. Use sweet scent. Read one. I roll my eyes as another unskippable ad plays on the small screen in my father's hospital room. Please resume eye contact with the advertisement immediately to continue using the complimentary life support service. That's like an idiocracy joke, I feel like. Alright, I'm back. Had to AFK. Oh, God, you missed me like literally busting my gut. I was like crying laughing, dude. Oh. Best part of the stream right there for me. Whew. Man. Busted? Isn't it like I busted my gut? Like my gut busted? I laughed so hard my gut busted. Isn't that a saying? People say that, right? Am I old? I think I'm old. I hate it. I had a stitch in my side. Oh. Oh, man. See, yeah, I'm too old. I don't even get jizz jokes anymore, dude. Damn. Busted, you say? Oh, dude, I found a great ball. Hell yeah. Hit him with the, that's better than an okay ball. But, through the orphanage, it crept silently in the darkness, killing the children in their sleep as they dreamed of better lives with new parents. It was later learned that the stealthy and dreaded murderer could have been stopped by simply replacing the 9-volt battery in the carbon monoxide detector. Don't forget to update and check your fire alarms, people. Seriously. Replace the batteries. They're super, like, cheap still. Don't worry about it. Most of the time they're hardwired anyway, so it doesn't matter. Dadvice. A little thing called Dadvice. That's gotta be a thing, right? Dadvice? Like advice, but dad? Did I just come up with that? That's gotta be a thing, right? Let me give you some dad advice. Don't fucking do that. You're an idiot. 8:10, baby. We're getting close to that story. How long is it, you think? How long do you think it'll take me to read it? Once a month, the fire department is supposed to check apartments. Absolutely. They should absolutely check the apartments. Do they? Unforeseen. Ours are luckily hardwired, so they don't have to come into our apartments for it. They can just test it from outside, make them all go off at once. It'll take you like 2 minutes. Just do it. Oh, I thought you were saying it was like, it'll take you 2 minutes to check your fire alarms. Come on. It's all about safety, people. It's super short. Okay. It's just Knife Guy again. That's funny. Man, I think I'm going to speed up the encounters by not killing these guys now. Although Cloister's like 86. I want to get closer to 90. That was like my goal for the end of the stream, was like I need to get closer to 90. However many encounters that is, that's how long the stream's going to be. Damn, I should have done that. I can just do that. I'll scroll back up to the Knife Guy. Dude, I can't wait to be like I love the fisherman look in this, but I can't wait to be like cool. I want that shadow cape so bad. Just had a plate of brownies and a glass of milk. Fuck. Bro, why? Why would you do that to me? There's like half of a strawberry bundt cake over there on the counter, and I'm like, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's midnight. You're gonna be fat. This poor bundt cake, dude. This poor bundt cake. God, I'm so tired of seeing Durant's, dude. Let's surf these boys. My last girlfriend always got creeped out by the 14 weird dolls I kept on display. I have a new girlfriend now, and she wants me to throw out all 15 of the disturbingly lifelike dolls. That's so stupid. I didn't like that one. 40? Math? It's pretty seamless. Like, I don't mind doing the encounters myself. I would love it to be automated. Good lord, it would be so much better if it was automated. I need to try to figure out that add-on you can use for this, for that. Like, that was a correct sentence, but it felt wrong how I just said it. There's an ad for a game called Torn City, world's largest text-based RPG. That's kind of cool. It's rad. Like over here reading ads on Reddit. My god. Bro, is that who's Hatsune Miku next to you? Yeah, probably. The tests are negative. You are not pregnant, the doctor said. I have no idea what the thing in your body is. Did I read you the one that was super funny, by the way? Did you hear the one that I was like busting a gut down at? I'll read it again. Okay, damn it. I looked at it. It's gonna get me to laugh again. It's super funny to me. Unable to move, I could only look at my killer. In a fit of childish curiosity, my 2-year-old pulled the plug. just a kid like happy, a kid being happy and playing with the plug. It just like unplugged from the wall, and then you just hear like a God dang it, that's funny. Who left a kid in there, dude? A 2-year-old's not big enough to, like, open a door, I would imagine. I could be vastly wrong. But I imagine a 2-year-old's not tall enough or nimble enough to reach a doorknob, right? I'm gonna learn. No. Who left the baby in there? Kevin Durant. We're so close. Almost to 1,000. Not typically? Good. I know they're usually running around by then. But as long as they can't reach doorknobs by then, it's fine. Just gotta worry about the low cabinets. They also usually able to turn the knob if they are tall enough either. They also usually able to turn the knob. Not able. Okay. They're usually not able to turn the knob if they are tall enough either. Okay, gotcha. I feel like I was having a stroke, bro. You gotta help me out here. Are you tired? It's midnight. Do you need to go sleep, old man? Old man! You son of a bitch. Teleport. 70 encounters. Oh, dude, Zapdos. What up? Bye. Oh, they have one of the cute cats, too. Damn. I want the Shadow Cape, the orange cat, with the... Oh, see, look at this fucking banana hood right here. Shadow Cape, banana hood. Let's go. That looks cool. Little fire skull. I just want to look rad. Just look like I'm, like, going out on my first adventure right now. And this outfit cost 100,000. God. That Shadow Cape right there costs 4.4 mil. My RuneScape, like, gold making skills are not helping me enough in this. Kevin Durant. Let's read another one. I gotta scroll down since I went back up there. Your wife picked up your kids half an hour ago, sir. I rushed out so fast, I didn't tell the school that I didn't have a wife, and I began to cry as I realized I was finally free of those filthy animals. That was a double twist. I don't like that at all. He's like, oh, thank God someone stole my kids. That's my favorite. I love it when my kids get stolen. Good girl, I murmured to my beloved dog as the first tears slid down my face. I didn't think her little teeth would hurt this bad, but it's been 3 days since I fell, and there's no need for us both to starve. Ugh. Oh, I hated that. Oh, you're just, like you fell, and like all of your, like your arms, your legs are broke, like you fell off of like your 3rd story staircase or something in your mansion. And you're like, a Pomeranian is slowly eating you, and you're like, no, I understand, good girl. Go for the legs first. Oh. Like gnawing on your bone. Your legs just like bent backwards. Oh. Who's Brokeneck? He's that, the metal guy. He was the last guy to subscribe. So I guess those other 2 guys didn't have their stuff. Or maybe, do I need to like, I might need to refresh it, huh? No? That's the last one. The other guys might have their stuff hidden so they don't like pop up whenever stuff like that happens. He also does Pokemon stuff, apparently, the Brokeneck guy. His name was like Brokeneck Trainer, but then he subbed to me on his like metal account. At least I think that's him. I could have, maybe, I don't know. Go look. I forgot about the boss bar actually. It was a good call. Making me look over there. I used my first wish to become a billionaire. I used my second one to find out what happens after death. I was planning to use my third wish to free my genie, but instead I used it to become immortal. Sorry, genie. Alright, let's go back up here. Big O 900 right here, guys. Beautiful. So I have been live, and I have not been peak efficiency at this, but I have been live for an hour and 45 minutes. So we haven't even gotten 1,000 encounters in 2 hours, which is pretty bad, to be honest. I'm fairly sure that if you were like going full force at this and like laser focused, you could probably easily get over 1,000. But I'm definitely going to call it at 1,000. I want to keep these streams, well, not call it, but we're going to go read a short horror story at the end of this. I'm so excited for Habit, man. Let's read another one. The last thing the boy ever did was cry out for his mommy. Never me. Always his fucking mommy. That's all the vindication I needed. That's a good one. That's right. No, I'm kidding. Obviously. Finally, I have the house to myself, the boy said when he threw himself on the couch. Pinocchio's dread grew as fast as his nose did when the words left his mouth. That one's pretty good, actually. Now I want to go back and read that in like Pinocchio's voice. I'm not gonna, but I want to. I can't really do Pinocchio's voice quietly. He always screams in the Shrek movies. Or at least it's so high pitched it sounds like he's screaming. Everybody, hey, 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 hey. How's it going, everyone? We're shiny hunting for Deino. And we're running into Durant instead. A bunch of Kevins. Stupid Kevins. You gotta surf the Durants. That's the key. How are we doing on Cloister? 87? That's not too bad. Let's flip. Gotta have something to do during the teleport anyway, right? Might as well keep your freaking own encounters. Stupid. I need an auto encounter so bad. An auto encounter counter? Now that feels weird to say. An auto encounter counter. Trying to find Darth Kermit. Yeah, literally. Gotta get evil Kermit in here. Someday. Someday we'll get shiny Deino. Little Nuggy. Gonna call him Nugs. God, it would be faster if I wasn't surfing. So, yeah, the time would be like 2 hours would probably be like 1,300 encounters, 1,200 encounters. Easily. I give or take. Give or take 10 to 20. 10 to 20 of them. Shake my Pokemon down. Put a little water on them. Drown them in that water right there. Drown them. Is that you, Sling Blade? Sling Blade? My lisp is back. Oh, God. My mouth is just dry. Leave me alone. Beautiful. Truth be told, I didn't divorce my husband because of the countless photos of his mistress's tits I found in his phone. I divorced him because they weren't attached to a body. I like that one. That one's good. I like that one a lot. Like, it's gross. It's awful, but it's a little crass at first. I like stuff like that. Like, it's just a cheating scandal. Oh, wait, he's a murderer. The escalation. Like, the second sentence is always the gut punch. Pretty good. Listen, I'm not divorcing my husband. I kept reminding the little boy that he was going to meet SpongeBob. He eventually stopped crying and even helped me tie the bricks to his feet. Good lord. Never said he murdered her, true. He just said he took her tits. Or had her tits. He said tits. Surf. The Kevins. God, if I phase on a shiny Durant, I'm going to lose my mind. Level 88, cool. Cloister, let's go. We're so close to being done on both ways. No, not freaking fly. Damn it, misclicks. I hit teleport, please. Wait, how'd she know it was his ex's tits? Oh my god, she killed him. Dude, look at the Alpha Teddy Ursa. What the shit? I want an Alpha Teddy Ursa so bad. Oh my god. No. No. Look at it. Oh. That was the coolest thing ever. Timestamp. 151:30. I gotta write that down. 151:30. Alpha Teddy. There we go. You know what that's for. Big Bear. Yeah. Big Bear. Hold on. Give me a moment. It's not what I wanted to open. Global trade link. Let's get Teddy. There's an alpha right there. 925,000. 45k. Has the hidden ability. Modest. It's actually competitive. It's level 68. Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. All right. Max level. Wait, I beat the Pokemon League. I could use that. Max level 100. What am I talking about? I mean, the IVs don't matter. I just wanted to have the move. Where's the move thing? There it is. Sweet Scent. I want an alpha with Sweet Scent. And you can do... I don't want a shiny one, that's for sure. Alpha, yes. So search that. Yo. Ones with Sweet Scent like that. I could just buy a heart scale with a regular one. I'm on a secret mission now, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to find me a big bear. It's only 15,000. Level 68. They still have Sweet Scent? No? You lie. I could just do a heart scale, right? Yeah. I mean, I buy this. I buy this to have Big Bear, right? I want Big Bear. Jolly? Jolly Big Bear? Oh, look at him. Okay, hold on. Let me see movesets. One of these have to have, like, Sweet Scent, right? Dude, they're all competitive. I'm just gonna buy the cheapest one. Yeah, just buying the cheapest one, screw it. With 31 attack. Oh, only that HP. 18,000 for this? Modest? Yeah, hell yeah, I'll buy that. We're buying Big Bear. We're also going to buy a heart scale. The cheapest one's 7k, that sucks. I think Sweet Scent should be 1 probably, but I'll buy 2 just in case. Cool. This is the good part about the MMO, where I'm like, oh man, I have money, I'm just gonna go claim this Big Bear. I think the hard scales are already in my inventory. Yeah, they go straight to your inventory. You don't get that in the mail for whatever reason, but Big Bear. Wham. We love him. I'm not even... How do I do this again? I haven't set out a follower in a while. Oh, yeah. Dude, we're in a different kind of arc right now. Hell yeah, dude. Let's read another one. I've always had the supernatural ability to know where someone was by looking at a photo of them, so it pained me to tell the mother of a missing child that her daughter was in several different places. Brutal. Alright, real quick, I need to fly to any town with a move reminder and give sweet scent to this bear. Should be this guy. Look, I glitched it. I faced the other way while talking to this guy. You like that shit? Mm-hmm. Sweet scent. Alphabetical order. 2 art scale C. I don't need mud slap. Is this okay? Yeah. No sweet scent. Nope. So you changed your mind. Yep. Oh, dude, Alpha Garchomp too. Oh my god. He's a cheater? I'm not cheating. No, I'm not cheating. Good to see you again. Big Bear! Alright, let's fly. Oh my god. Yeah, let's fly back. I gotta do one more thing too. I forgot. Might not have enough money for it. Unless I sell some stuff. How much were these Everstones? That's perfect. Destiny Knot? How much is that? Nah, that's fine. Tiny mushrooms, sell those. That's great. Which is a netball. Yeah, I'll sell a netball. I don't give a shit about those. I don't want to sell any of these TMs or anything. Do I have any... Like Old Gateau? That sells for something. I'll get rid of that. A rare candy sells for 24. I could get rid of that. You know, that's probably enough money, I think. Hopefully. Let's go see how much a PP Max is. We need a PP Max. Look at that shiny Ponyta. Why is it black and white? That's not shiny Ponyta. What is that? I'm just not going to look at it. That looks hacked and I don't like it. Global trade mail. Let's buy a PP Max. I know there's one right there, but let's go for cheaper. Damn. Okay, so the cheapest one is 17,438. Damn it. We can sell some balls. I'm going broke again. Get rid of my super repels. That's some money there. I don't like gray balls either. Plenty. I will. That will come again. Global trade. Item listings. PP Max. Lowest price. Bam, buy one. Go to this. Bam, use Teddy Ursa, sweet scent. That way we have 32 sweet scents again. Alright. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger, I said as I slowly ripped out his dental implant. Haha, get it? Super funny. Back at it. Sorry that took so long. I really needed Big Bear. I will go on a fucking tangent to get a Pokemon I want. That was super surprising that it was like that cheap. I guess not a lot of people like Teddy Ursa. I'm just gonna keep him as a mascot sweet scent. I don't give a fuck. Never gonna let this boy evolve either. I need to give him I could have gave him an Everstone, but I sold them. I'm gonna have to make money and buy an Everstone. Or just remember to hit B and not let him evolve into Ursaring. Although he would be like really Big Bear then. I have a rare candy in my inventory, so when he gets an 89, I'm going to rare candy him and then get him to 90 that way. But we only have 40 more encounters. We could just do this one as the last one, to be honest, and then I can read that. It is getting pretty late. It's at like 12:30 almost. Kill the ants. I hope this story is good. Is it a 2-sentence one, or is it like... Should only take a couple of minutes, so it's probably like a paragraph or two, I would imagine. Dude, imagine. You get a shiny like right at the end. Why do people like... I understand why people do this. And I've done long shiny hunts before. One of the longest ones I ever did was getting a shiny starter on Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It took me like 6 months. It's so brutal. And you get to see all 3 starters and see if they're shiny in that. It still took forever. Found a shiny Cyndaquil like 6 months in. And then I ended up trading that to a different game, reset that copy to go for another one after that. And ended up getting one in like 30 encounters, and it was a Totodile. I love that Totodile, dude. I kept that Totodile forever. I'm pretty sure it's still on one of my... Oh, wait. Let's teleport first. Hit this to 90. You know what? Technically, we are at 1,000 because I didn't add that 15 from earlier whenever I used an ether. So we're done. We hit 1,000, boys. Let's do a little like ding, 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 ding. Let's read that story. Big Bear. Let's go back to the cave. I'm going to read it in the cave because it's spooky in there, right? Get a little, bam, watching everybody else shiny hunt. Cool. Alright, let's load this story up. Story time. Holder of the inn. Alright, everything's still on screen? Everything's still good? Still hear me? Perfect. Alright. Holder of the inn. In a city, in any country, go to any mental institution or halfway house inn. You can what? Hold on. In any city, in any country, go to any mental institution or halfway house inn you can get yourself to. When you reach the front desk, ask to visit someone who calls himself the Holder of the Inn. Should a look of childlike fear come over the worker's face, you will then be taken to a cell. It will be in a deep hidden section of the building. All you will hear is the sound of someone talking to themselves echo in the halls. It is in a language that you will not understand, but your very soul will feel unspeakable fear. Should the talking cease at any time, stop and quickly say aloud, "I'm just passing through. I wish to talk." If you still hear their silence, flee, leave. Do not stop for anything. Do not go home. Don't stay at an inn. Just keep moving and sleep where your body drops. You will know in the morning if you've escaped. If the voice in the hall comes back after you utter those words, continue on. Upon reaching the cell, all you will see is a windowless room with a person in the corner, speaking an unknown language and cradling something. The person only responds to one question. What happens when they all come together? They will then stare into your eyes and answer your question in horrifying detail. Many go mad in that very cell. Some disappear soon after the meeting, and a few end their lives. But most do the worst thing and look upon the object in the person's hands. You will want to as well, but warned that if you do, Your death will be one of cruelty and unrelenting horror. Your death will be in that room, by that person's hands. That object is one of 538. They must never come together. Ever. What the fuck was that? It was alright, I guess. I'll take it. How was that? Was that good? Did y'all enjoy that? Big bear? A big bear? That wasn't too bad. I enjoyed that. It's cool, but it's also like, it was very... Whenever like a story has bad grammar, it makes it so hard for me to read in like a dramatic voice. The very beginning had bad grammar, so it fucked me up. It's like he in this room. I'm like, what? I'm gonna do like a couple of encounters here while we're ending the stream. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the stories. Hope you enjoyed the 2-sentence horror stories. We can get another one of those in real quick if we want. I didn't want a baby brother, so I returned him, the girl proudly told her parents. Outside, the marabou stork pulled flesh greedily from the small carcass lying at its feet. Whoa. Always with the kid abuse. Always. It's the only thing that gets people really adrenalined up with fright, I guess. Out of sheer boredom, I turned on the radio in my kidnapper's basement, only to hear that he had been arrested the day before. I thought they were still searching for me, but then I heard my own voice saying how much I was glad to be finally found. Whoa. Like a mimic taking over your life? Bruh. I don't like... Dude, mimicry stuff freaks me out. Like just sitting outside your door and like copying everything you say. Like stealing your voice. Your memories, your everything. They become you. Oh, that Creepcast story. The Creepcast episode where they read the story of like I'm blind. I don't know how many stairs I have in my house. Oh, dude, that story. I listened to that again, and that's terrifying. Like imposter syndrome to the max. You imagine being blind and not realizing someone's living in your house. Like, no, thank you. I would be swinging shovels as hard as I could inside of my house if I was blind. Rampant. I'd break everything. I would have no furniture. It'd be empty house. And it was so good too. They both enjoyed it a lot, which was nice. Hunter didn't have like a silly voice, which I mean admittedly is funny a lot of the time. But sometimes whenever they really get into it, I love it. I started tearing up as I walked down the aisle to marry my future husband. I just wish there was another way to regain my family's honor than marrying my attacker. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. Who would like that? Alright, I guess we should go ahead and call it. It's been 2 hours. We got 1,000 encounters. That is another little baby hurdle on the way to 30,000. Wonder if the Dark Guy has a version of the Blind story. The Dark Somnian? I don't know. We need to figure that out. I bet you it would be rad to listen to it. Like, I love that he gets other prominent voice actors online, but it's like YouTube talent to get voices. Like, hearing a woman's voice speak like a woman's lines adds so much to the immersion for me. Like, Hunter, God bless his heart, he does not make a good woman voice. Although sometimes he gets pretty close. But yeah, I really enjoyed the stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to pop off and grab a snack. Probably like a quarter of the bunk cake that's over there. And just chill out. Enjoy the rest of my night. I just healed twice. I'm tired. Leave me alone. But yeah, guys. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. Thanks everybody for subscribing. If you're watching this later, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it. I like honest feedback. Bye-bye. Have a good night, my dude. Dude, thanks for hanging out. glad you got to chat with chat. Hope you enjoyed the stories. I kind of liked this setting. I feel like if I was grinding Elite Four and just pressing A, I would like really get into 2 Sentence Horror Story. You know, just like popping out stories over and over and over again. Let's get one more for the road. Oh, that one's brutal. I ain't reading that one. The prick who murdered my son is a mod on here, and then the next thing is just removed. All right. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. I'm out of here. Peace, love, and bye-bye.